Hello and welcome to another video of DaVinci Resolve for beginners. And in this video we are going to start looking into the project interface, as we had created a new project in the previous video, and in this video we are going to try and look around in the interface of the editing space or the project space that we have. So without wasting much time, let us go into the software and start exploring the interface. Now, to begin with, in the initial stages you might see this as a very complicated setup, but once you start understanding it, it is a very easy working space. Now, to start exploring, first let us look at the bottom options that we have. We have media, then we have cut, then we have edit option, then we have fusion option, the color option, the flare light option, the deliver option. Now, to click on the media option, which is on the very left, you can see this is the media page, and this is where you can start importing your media to edit. Now, to start with, you can browse the file, which you can see present on the left, and you can search where you want, or from where the folder you want to bring your videos to the editing or the media pool. So if you want to bring some videos here, I can simply click on them and you can see it is already present in the media pool. Now, going back to the cut option, here you can see this is where you can cut your videos, and this is much used for basic cutting. Timeline shows footage. For example, if I want to bring a media here, for example, let me show you. I want to bring a media here in the media pool. Now, here is the option of change project frame rate. Now, as I had chosen the frame rate of 60 frames per second, the video which I had selected is not up to the frame rate that I have chosen. You can see here the option or the metadata. You can see the video resolution is 59.94 frames per second. Now I have the option where I want to change the settings which I had applied before. Now let us see what this option reads to us. It says the selected clip you have a different frame rate to the project. Would you like to change your timeline frame rate to match? You can undo this action. So I want to change the timeline frame rate. So what I can do is I can click on change and the timeline frame has changed. Now you can see I can start creating and editing my own video. Now if you want to cut something, as I have bought this video in the media pool, I want to cut basic part from this video. So as it is already present in the media pool, you can see I can grab it and bring it on the timeline, and as soon as I bought it in the timeline, you can see it has started showing. Now to begin with, I want to cut a part from my video footage, so I can use the split clip tool which is present here, and I did create a split in my video. As you can see, there is the split which I just created with the use of split clip. Now if we go forward in the edit option, you can see the video which we just brought from the media pool to our edit option. Here is the option where you can start editing. Now this is the main part and the most important page. Most of the time you will be spending in this software in this particular page. This is the time where you can use the various tools present here. As you can see, we have the select tool, the time editor, we have the blade mode, which we can use to split the video or the edit. You have also the snapping tool, which actually snaps any media that you enter in the timeline. It will already automatically snap itself at the end of the previous clip. Now moving ahead, we can go to the fusion option. Well, this is the special interface which is only offered by DaVinci. This is the place where you can start and work on maybe motion graphics or VFX, and this is the special option which only DaVinci has offered. But we are going to try to understand this on a later video, as it is a bit complicated part for the fusion. Next we have the color grading. This is used for color grading and changing the color in your video, or you want to add some color or textures or correction. Well, this is the standout feature of DaVinci, the nodes special tool, which is used in a flexible manner to correct the video or the color of the video you want to create. Now moving ahead, we have the Fairlight option. This is the audio editing page. Here you can change or add, edit, and do everything you want with the audio clip of your video. As this is a very different topic of audio, we are going to skip it at this point, and we are going to move ahead to the last page that we have is Deliver. This is the place where you can start extracting your video. As you can see at the very left, we have the resolution options, the frame rate option. As you can see, I previously had set the frame rate of 60, but as I had changed the frame rate while adding the video on the media pool or the timeline, it has changed to 59.94. At this time, at the very end, this is where you can start outputting and rendering your video. Now going back to the media option, you have various panels. For example, you have the media storage panel. You can see here, as I've clicked on it, it has appeared the media storage panel. You have the clone tool, which can show any jobs which are on queue. Going to the next option, if you go to the cut option, you can see there are various different tools which just appear here. For example, you have the effects, where you can apply the various effects. For example, I want to apply this slice effect. So as soon as I click on it, you can see the slice effect will be added to our clip. Now going further ahead, we can see there is the quick export mode, you have the full screen mode, and the inspector mode. Now going ahead, in the edit option, you have different various sound library where you can download DaVinci Resolve's free sound library and add sounds or audio to the editing. Now going back to the media option, you have the inspector option at the very right. This is a very important factor for our editing. As you can see, there are various information which are shown here in the inspector option. For example, transform. Now you can see the zoom amount and the position, the pitch of our video. which we want to edit. Now you can click on the workspace and you can directly show the page you want to show. For example, if you do not want to show the media page, you can click on the media option and uncheck it, and the media option of the bottom will be taken off. Now if you want to directly switch to the deliver page, so what I can do is I can click on workspace and use switch to page option to directly switch to the delivery page. Now going back to the media page, if you have changed the UI and you want to go back to the previous UI or the layout, which is the user default or reset layout, you can simply click on the reset UI layout and you can see the factory default layout will be brought back. Now I hope we understood how the interface of the DaVinci Resolve works. Now we will try to edit and start editing our own video. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this video and we'll see you again very soon.